twisting, turning, touchdown!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 greatest sports leagues across the world today.
Mitoma's touch was out of this world!
Number 20, MLS. For years, it seemed as if football would never truly catch on in the United States as it had abroad. But with the injection of superstars like David Beckham, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and more recently Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi, things are certainly looking up.
Messi on the run. Lionel Messi make it two!
The MLS now has a roster of teams that can compete at a high level. Sure, they're not going to cross over the pond and beat the Real Madrids and Barcelonas of the world, but the league is certainly on the rise. Though it had its financial struggles in its early years, the MLS has reached a new peak of commercial viability in the 2020s, and all signs point to it continuing its growth.
For tonight, the bragging rights belong to Major League Soccer.
Number 19, Australian Football League. Aussie rules football and rugby may seem like very similar sports, but apart from the shape of the ball, the two are vastly different.
That works for him and for the Lions. We've seen some love at both ends.
Aussie rules is played on an oval pitch with 4 giant posts sticking out from each end. 18 players per side take the field in a game full of passing, kicking, and top-notch tackling. The league consists of 18 teams, with each team competing in a 23-game regular season, followed by a single elimination playoff series.
Any score will do. For the greatest comeback in the history of VFL, AFL football! What?
Melbourne is the heart and soul of the league, as 9 of the 18 teams call the coastal city home. But with a country full of passionate fans, the AFL is a completely unique sporting experience. Number 18, One Championship. Asian fight promotion One Championship isn't actually a direct competitor to the UFC, which, let's be real, is probably for the best.
And the crowd is on their feet right now. This was completely unexpected.
One do put on MMA fights, but they've also diversified their product in many ways, offering grappling and other striking forms a spot in their lineup. Their 4-ounce Muay Thai in particular is becoming quite popular. While it is difficult to know exactly how they're looking in terms of long-term health, their CEO Chatri Sityodtong will tell you that the sky's the limit for One.
Step goes down off of a straight left.
And considering the dynamism of their product, we hope he's right. Number 17, Volleyball Nations League. Volleyball is well and truly a sport on the rise, though not a big deal in every country. Places like Brazil, China, Russia, and the United States are leading the way when it comes to this sport's growth.
Great swing from Hobus.
At the center of pro volleyball is the Volleyball Nations League, a tournament started in 2018 that has been going from strength to strength in recent years. Russia and France are tied for the most championships since then, with 2 apiece, but the sport's popularity in European nations like Poland, Slovenia, and Serbia will likely only continue to rise. One look at their YouTube traffic will tell you exactly how popular this sport is becoming.
My God, put your helmet on.
Number 16, UFC. Once seen as the unruly underdog brother to boxing, MMA and its flagship promotion, the UFC, have truly upset the odds at every turn.
Right hand. Pat Barry looking to finish.
Ever since their lucrative deal with ESPN, it's clear that Dana White and co. are here to stay. The emergence of crossover superstars like Conor McGregor and Ronda Rousey helped grab the attention of the masses. But in recent years, the UFC has become so popular that it's not uncommon to see A-list celebrities or even current presidents in attendance for their bigger shows.
It's not over until the fat lady sings.
With huge yearly revenue, massive social media numbers, and pay-per-view numbers that can finally rival boxing, the only way is up for the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Number 15, Serie A. Italy's Serie A is a league that is filled to the brim with historical significance.
Oh, so that is brilliant. Superb volley from Tati Castellanos. A thing of absolute beauty from him.
Some of the greatest players to ever set foot on a football pitch have played in the league. And according to reports, Serie A is in a period of true financial stability. If you love the beautiful game in its most technical form, the balanced nature of the Italian style of play will be right up your street.
The man who netted 5 goals for Inter in 2018-19 shows no mercy.
The league boasts some of the most important rivalries in football, and there hasn't been a season in decades where the Italians haven't been competitive with European opposition. Number 14, NASCAR. Though it certainly hit a decline in the late 2000s, the emergence of social media has strengthened NASCAR's ability to compete for modern sports fans' attention.
Slick move to get things going on the first lap.
We don't need to sell you on the joys of watching high-speed motorsports, but even if it's not quite the force it was in the 90s, it remains a staple of American culture. Those within the NASCAR community will tell you that compared to the last decade, it is very much on the rise again, boasting viewing figures that regularly stretch into the millions.
Spinning!
and spinning is Eric Jones.
And yes, it is still more popular in the United States than Formula One. Number 13, Prem Rugby. Premiership Rugby is not only the peak of English rugby, but it is one of the highest levels of the game in the world.
Oh, Rich Lane! How did he catch that? Off he goes! And he puts it down.
It is considered one of the 3 highest level club leagues in Europe alongside top 14 in France and the cross-border United Rugby Championship, which includes teams from Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Italy, and South Africa. Like many leagues, the regular season is spent battling for a spot in the playoffs, and when those 4 final teams are decided, that's where things get truly intense.
It doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a sensation.
We all love international rugby as much as the next person, but when it comes to club level, Premiership Rugby is as good as can be. Number 12, ATP. The ATP Tour is the honor of being the only major tennis tour for high-level players.
No way! Shut the front door!
From era to era, its popularity has rarely dipped. The sport always has a way of creating new stars and rivalries. Like any successful sporting organization, they have embraced social media and online promotion with open arms. Sure, some fans will say that right now we're experiencing the end of an era, but one look at the history books will tell you that tennis always produces new talent before long.
Oh, wow. Get out of here with that.
Number 11, PGA Tour. You may not have expected to see golf on this list, but those who've learned to appreciate the game know exactly why the PGA Tour finds itself among the best leagues in the world.
Meets a special Sunday, and that'll help. His first ever hole-in-one on the PGA Tour.
The truly great golfers in the game test their mettle on the tour, with the best of the best earning coveted ranked positions. The tour organizes some of the biggest tournaments in the world, hosting championships like the Masters and the US Open. The PGA is tax exempt, and as a result, the league's total revenue isn't clear. However, with impressive television ratings, the tour is probably pulling in some equally impressive sponsorship money.
His first victory on the PGA Tour after 7 second-place finishes.
Number 10, Indian Premier League. Though this cricket league has only been around since 2008, it's hard to argue against its unprecedented rise as a fan favorite and a hub for the best competition.
Catch this! Straight back into the crowd over the side screen.
The Indian Premier League includes 10 franchises, each representing major cities in India, playing in a home and away round robin before the 4 best teams enter a playoff to determine a champion. The IPL's quick rise is due in large part to their adoption of the newest format of cricket, 2020, which ultimately means games last around 3 hours instead of 3 days. It's fast-paced and exciting, and fans have responded.
In the air, goes high, and it's into the crowd, it's over the roof!
As a result, the IPL ranks 5th in the world in attendance for outdoor sports, averaging nearly 32,000 fans per game. Number 9, Bundesliga. There are a number of incredible football leagues around the world, and considering Germany produces some of the best talent the game has to offer, it's no surprise they offer up one of the most exciting leagues as well.
Well, we're being treated to some magnificent strikes, and this one right out of the top drawer.
The top division of German football, the Bundesliga, is home to some of the best teams in the world. Bayern Munich has won the Champions League 6 times, while Borussia Dortmund boasts some of the most passionate fans in Europe. In addition, the Bundesliga is also arguably the best-run league in world football, where it is some of the cheapest ticket prices out of the major European leagues and the highest average attendance.
That is absolutely sensational.
Number 8, UEFA Champions League. When it comes to club football, the UEFA Champions League is undoubtedly the highest level, not just in Europe, but in the entire world. Though attempts to bring world club level championships into the sport have been admirable, there's no denying the historic importance of winning a Champions League trophy. For any player or manager, the only thing that is considered more prestigious than winning this title is, of course, taking your own home nation all the way to World Cup glory. But considering that international teams play together quite infrequently, it could be said that the most impressive team units are found in the Champions League. Number 7, La Liga. La Liga has been a powerhouse in world football for years now, bolstered by its immense importance in Spain, but also its relevance in other parts of Europe and South America. There hasn't been an era in Spanish football where you couldn't see world-class players representing the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona. But it's not just a 2-team league either. Like any truly great league, there is quality to be found in most La Liga squads. Sure, the Messi and Ronaldo era represented a peak that will be nearly impossible to match, but there are still plenty of superstars on display week to week in Spanish football. Number 6, NHL. There's just something about hockey that gets people excited.
Beautiful play from Pittsburgh, and Drew O'Connor's giving the Pens a 3-1 lead.
Is it the speed of the game, the tremendous goals, the fighting? Who's to say? What we do know, though, is that the NHL is special. It's a testament to the sport that the league has recovered from 2 major lockouts since 2004, proving just how dedicated and passionate hockey fans truly are. The NHL has seen legends like Wayne Gretzky and Bobby Orr grace the ice, as well as current world-class stars like Alex Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, and Connor McDavid.
What a play by McDavid to set up Connor Brown. Well, Connor McDavid showing off those hands and that vision.
When playoff season comes around and the beards start to grow, magic is in the air for one of the greatest and most competitive tournaments in sports. Number 5, Formula 1. NASCAR is the tire-squealing adrenaline rush crash champion of America, but the world's favorite and fastest racing sport is without question Formula 1.
Max Verstappen's got the inside line! My word, that is a fast corner to try that move!
Rather than having its drivers race each other on an oval, Formula 1 takes them on a ride through complex tracks where they'll have to maneuver sharp turns to test their skills in the fastest course cars on the planet to come out on top. With Grand Prix events all over the world, fans of Formula 1 line the tracks to get a glimpse of the world's best drivers in action.
The McLarens collide! Lando Norris into the wall and out of the race!
Number 4, MLB. This one's all about history, folks.
The road to third. Got him.
Major League Baseball is about more than just baseball. It's part of a nation's identity. America's favorite pastime, baseball, is a total experience. It's about grabbing a hot dog outside the stadium, trying to catch a foul ball, getting up on the big screen, chanting, booing, and making signs. But let's not forget the competition. We could talk about the ugliness of steroid use, but we'd rather talk about the Sox versus the Yankees, or the Cubs, or the Giants and Dodgers. Take us out to the ball game already.
High fly ball, center field, well struck. PCA back some more, and it's gone. 3-run homer, and the Orioles have taken the lead.
Number 3, NBA. The National Basketball Association is the world's premier basketball league, drawing the top talents in the U.S. and from all around the globe.
Unbelievable! Impossible! Magic Giddy! Good day, mate!
Right now, that includes the likes of LeBron, Curry, Durant, SGA, Anthony Edwards, and other future greats spread throughout a competitive 30-team league. It also has a storied past which includes legends of the game like Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Magic Johnson, as well as classic rivalries like Celtics and Lakers and Bulls and Knicks. The league has seen a lot of growth internationally, with more and more international players appearing on teams' rosters.
Shea using those screens, steps back straight away, and SGA buries it from downtown.
Number 2, Premier League. The world's most popular sport deserves the world's most popular league.
It's beautifully made, and he took it well too. What about this? That little flick, sensational.
Boasting some of the most exciting, fast-paced football from some of the best players on the planet, the Premier League is the gold standard for football. Teams are solid from the top of the table to the bottom, and on any given match day, you can witness an upset. With famous and storied clubs such as Manchester United, Liverpool, and Arsenal, Premier League rivalries are a sight to behold.
And Saka scores. It's the creativity on the left by Gabriel Martinelli, which has caused Fulham so many problems this evening, and it's Bukayo Saka who profits.
The Premier League boasts the most lucrative television contract in sports, securing its global reach and bringing in fans from anywhere and everywhere. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, NFL. Are you ready for some football? Baseball may be America's pastime, but football is America's game.
It wasn't there, so now he's got to throw it deep to the end zone. And was that caught? Yes!
Despite having a short season running from September to February, if you count the playoffs, the NFL is a money-making machine. For the 18 weeks of the regular season, Americans give up their Sundays to enjoy a day's worth of televised pigskin. And come playoff time, football fever's in the air. This all leads to huge advertising bucks, but that hasn't sacrificed any of the sport's tradition. In fact, it's added to it.
He has got it! Touchdown!
Tailgating has created its own market for products, while tons of viewers check out the Super Bowl just for the commercials. What's your own personal favorite sports league? Let us know in the comments.
And a brilliant Bristol score.